All right, April is working on the door that from bedroom 1. April, tell the good folks what you are doing because it just looks like a door.
We noticed that the doors underneath the white paint have this dark stain, and so we were wondering whether it would make sense to take all the white paint off. Obviously, we need to repaint the doors, and to do that nicely, we need to take off the paint that had been stripping. So while we were doing that, we thought, well, let's sand down one side of the door and see what we think. So we just sanded down the other side of the door. We are pretty sure this door is fir, which is a soft wood, so we are not going to stain it and shellac it, which was our original plan. Instead, we're going to paint it dark brown, which is a lot less time consuming. So my project is to get it so that there's not multiple layers of paint available. I don't know if you can see, but right now you can see the dark, the weirdo yellow, and then the white latex on the top. If you paint over that, even if I sanded, you would definitely be able to see the levels of paint. So I'm doing the fastest amount of project possible for this side of the door, and I'm just gonna strip this section of the white paint and then sand the orange yellow that's underneath it, and then we're gonna paint this whole door dark brown.
We decided to do bedroom stuff today, which is, in other words, deal with some doors, deal with walls, start with a bedroom and just really focus on that bedroom. That bedroom is bedroom 1. April is over in bedroom 2 working on the door, so we took that out. We took it out, realized that this piece right here was all falling apart, all chewed up, barely hanging on to the door. So, this is the piece that was just falling out. So I cut, just basically gonna do a Dutchman, cut a piece of wood. I'm just going to screw through this. I've made a mark where I need to put a mortise in that, so that way the door can still fit. Right now it's just fit in here, nothing, I haven't actually attached it yet, but that's where it's going to be. I had to take the door trim out. This is like old trim. It's got this really great groove here, and it's been hand cut so that way they could fit in these spacers to put this door in. So in order to take the oak or whatever it is, or that whole thing off, I had to take baseboard off. Now, originally this project was supposed to be littler, smaller, but as is the want of projects that we do on houses, especially old ones, starts off small and then turns into whatever it's going to be. Sometimes it stays small, other times it turns into taking the baseboard out, and other times it turns into what the heck. So why in the world did I take all that plaster down? Yes, that's plaster on the floor. It was failing. They had put plaster of Paris on top of the plaster to try to repair it. Plaster of Paris was coming off, just a thing. So I'm starting to take the baseboard off, exposing some of the electrical there, which our electrician will be super happy about. And I think we're going to not replaster it. I'm going to take the underside of this window trim out, take the baseboard out, remove all the plaster. Plaster has like a pretty much straight crack, straight dividing line there, so I'm going to leave the plaster on that side where it needs to be. And then we're probably just going to leave this open, and for the electrician, once He's done with all his work with this room. We'll probably seal it up with drywall. Yes. Put some insulation in the walls. Yeah, just seal it up. It'll be good as new or better than new. And put all the trim back. So saving all the trim, probably gonna strip it somewhat. Not all the way, just clean it up. Some of it might need to get replaced, like the quarter round is not looking so good. But you can see here, quarter round's looking kind of rough. This is just a regular, like, commodity, like, quarter round, sort of base round. So yeah, I mean, I can just grab some more stuff from the depot and call it a day. Some of the trim is not so easy to find, but honestly, like, this is pretty simple trim over here. This is just a cove. So I mean, the baseboard here is just a big, flat piece of wood like this. Just, fine. And on top of it is just a very simple cove. And then on the bottom is just not quite a quarter round, like a base footing, whatever these are called. So yeah, it'd be easy to replace some of that. So I just got to finish taking it out. Yeah, this is expansion of projects. It happens, but it's good. Like this electrical on that outlet down there, you can see they just installed it on top of the baseboard. When it's perfectly like doable for them to maybe install it inside the baseboard. So that would be my preference. I can kind of see why they wouldn't do that because the plaster extends all the way down. And especially if this radiator over here, it'd be super annoying to do that because you got to be carving through plaster. It's not like drywall that just ends and you have a straight shot to route this wiring behind the baseboard. It's like a big deal. So we'll see. I've got cracks in the ceiling that I've had to deal with and clear out. So this is going to be a fun one. These projects with plaster always take a long time because you want to try to save what you can, but not be so gentle with the things that you need to remove. So, and then it's kind of annoying to kind of restore plaster as well. So anyway, project expansion, not what I expected to be doing today, but yeah, we'll make it work. All right, till next time.